yeah, rock that. Mm. Oh yeah, rock that. Mm, mm. Oh yeah, rock that. Mm. Oh, we got Spin King Entertainment. Spin King, what up with you? I guess it's just me and you. That makes two. Now, Mary Smith, Mr. the Hebrew, and Lucky Lefty, too. Yo, Whiskey the Don. Everybody's coming in. Off the Randolph. We're going to make this short, sweet. We got a little more people. Oh, Sharice. What's up, Reese? Sharice, what's up with you, mama? Happy New Year to everybody. Tracy L. Salute everybody that's coming in here. Aaron Views. Andrew House. Oh my God, it's so many. Yo, they coming in. It's over 100 and I just had a second. Y'all ain't watching the football game? And don't come in here and ask me no question. What up, OG Patrice? What up, mama? Matt coming in. First thing he's talking about Jaguar right. Come on, stop that, man. This is the new and approved Jinx. What the? Oh, Jinx. What the? Mom, get your ass down. Jinx. Yo, I don't want to be bothered. Bye. Sometimes pussycats find me. What up, y'all? How y'all doing, man? Lucky Lefty, what up, Left? You enjoyed yourself, bro, at the book signing? I enjoyed you being there, man. I was in your town, man, up in Mount Vernon. You know what I'm saying? It was real nice, man. I really enjoyed myself. Yo, I changed my background. I got some more stuff coming, man. It's a whole different attitude. It's a whole different language, man. You know, you seen the title, Diddy Former Bodyguard gets exposed by Diddy Former Bodyguard. Yo, but before I go into that, man, you know, I want to know how some of y'all New Year's, your resolutions, are you keeping up with it? Are you doing good? Okay, well, if he was down there, how big was taking it, man? You know what I'm saying? He said he was trying to call him. How you try to call your man if you are y'all that close? You don't try to call your man, you call your man. Look at you. Don't steal my cat. Our Lips 2011. That's a black cat, man. I love Jinx, man, but she just too clingy. You know how most women could be. You understand? When you're trying to, you know, get your life together. When you're trying to be different. When you're trying to make some moves and, you know, trying to do something that you haven't done before. I've been giving my life to everybody, to my kids, to people around me and stuff like that. These couple of years when I've been retired, I said I'm going to give my life to me. I'm going to do everything I need to do for Gene, man. And I appreciate the people who come in my life and who has been there to help me. LJ, you know what I'm saying? Dr. Costa, you know, with the show and everything like that. We got Lucky Lefty with the show. Reese, she be helping, you know, out here, you know, an unofficial moderator. You know, I got to make you a moderator, Reese, I swear. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, who else is a moderator? The Deacon's daughter. I got Reggie Robinson, you know what I'm saying? Roberts, you know him. You know, just a few other, you know. If I miss calling their name, I'll get to it. But listen here, man. The internet has been exploding regarding Diddy's former bodyguard. But I just want to say this to y'all because y'all upset me, man. Really. Y'all upset me a whole lot. What's up with the sound? The sound is bad? Let me turn it up. Well, listen here. You know, I have to say this. This is StreamYard, and it be like that, man. And I'm sorry, but I want to hear y'all comments. I want to post some of y'all. Yo, man. Ooh, I love this right here. Check it out. Before I get to you, Kenneth Carmen, you know, I want to finish saying what I'm saying. Y'all, the more and more that I teach y'all, the dumber y'all make me look. You get it? The more and more I teach some of you, Fool Chill, I've got to let them know, Fool Chill. Chris Collins, I got to let them know. The more and more I teach them, the dumber they make me look. First and foremost, I came to y'all and I let y'all know who all was Diddy Bodyguard at that time. I let y'all know everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to stop right there. Let me get this one. I'm going to make you famous, Kenneth Coleman. Thank you for your comment. What is the purpose of exposing all this information? Gene, you come across as a stand-up guy. Remember, there's family, kids involved. Bruh, let me tell you this. I've had family, I've had kids, and nobody ever cared about them and what they did, you know, to what happened to me in the past. And I'm not being vindictive. Hold on, I gotta get this. Jay, what up with you? Yeah, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling better. You know, the doctor told me you just want me to see a cardiologist, but I'm on the show right now. I'm gonna hit you back when I get finished. I won. Yeah. All right, so now, long story short, nobody gave a damn about my kids when they send the FBI, when they send the LAPD, when they were doing things, stopping me from eating in the streets, stopping me from getting security jobs, stopping my books, stopping all this stuff. Kenneth, it goes both ways, man. See, people be behind the scenes doing things to people who are behind the scenes that you never, ever heard of. If 50 Cent would have never got famous, you wouldn't have known that Irv Gotti was behind the scenes telling everybody, yo, don't do this to him, don't sign him, don't give him no deals, or we ain't gonna F with you. You know, they wasn't thinking about how he was gonna feed their kids, his kids. They did the same thing to me. They was doing a lot of things to me, man. No, but the people in the streets who knew that I was a positive dude, that I was helping more than I was hurting, you understand, was still standing by me, giving me jobs, giving me things to do, you know, whatever like that, to send my kids to school. You know, college could be very expensive, right, Ken? You know that, right? So next time, put a capital W when you start the sentence. All right? Later. You know, they always worry about what the celebrities, worried about what the celebrities feel and what's going on with them, and they don't understand what the celebrities be behind the scenes doing to people. Doing to people, man. Making little statements to other people, you know, and stopping those people from eating. Contrast versa. What up with you? Chopper, what's going on? And skate. So, and that's what it's always come down to. It's always comes down to what the celebrities feel. You know, they maybe they had kids at the time when they was doing it. I don't give a shit. I had kids at the time. When people become in the public's eye, there'll be people out here just trying to get information, hear things about them. They get to tell their stories. You ain't say nothing about the stuff that they did to people parents, cursing people parents out, telling stories to people parents regarding their child when they dead in the ground and they can't speak for themselves. Listen here, man. I'm sorry that you're hurt and you feel in a certain kind of way because I'm telling the truth and exposing a lot of shit that happened in the industry. Who gives a shit? What I eat don't make you shit, brother. And if you feel a certain way, sorry, let's get back to the fans at hand. Brian, Brian, why am I hilarious, man? I'm just keeping it a buck, Brian. And some of these guys can't handle that, man. And that's real talk. You know, I'm like, I can bring people. You know how many people ask me to come on my show, do this and do that? Like, nah, my show is for me. I'm selfish. I'm narcissistic. It's for me. You know, I bring Miss Pleasures on. I bring a couple of people on, Unique. I brought Kurt Burrows on. Mace came on and called on and everything like that. Choke No Joke at one time. You understand? But I don't need that. If I can't have a Gene Deal show if Gene Deal can't entertain y'all or keep y'all mind interest and bring something up or have a decent conversation. It'll be somebody else's show. And I like that. Louis Viable, fuck them and feed them beans all day long. I'm going to keep it clean this Sunday. Well, you should have been early, Pat. But you're a subscriber. You can come on whenever you want to, Pat. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk. What up with you? So now, check this out, man. I told y'all from the beginning that it was Wolf. I was Diddy's first bodyguard, and I stopped messing with him, you know, because we used to do the red zone in the building together. This before Paul got there. This before Wolf got there. Wolf was doing stuff for Heavy D and them at Uptown Records, and he was down with that whole Uptown Records type of scene. You understand? But he wasn't Diddy's bodyguard. Wolf came into practice of being Diddy, and I be giving all this information out, and niggas be going, making shows about it. When Wolf and Puff, when Puff left, got fired from Andre Harrell, they try to, you know, let him go. No, Andre was pissed at him after that City College shit, and he fired him. You understand? He fired. Yo, Nip in the pack. He fired him. You understand? So when he fired him, Corey, who's with him now, like I told y'all before, they got 9-16 to life sentences for selling drugs. They didn't catch Wolf because the niggas who snitched on Corey and them never saw Wolf. So when Wolf took it to trial and went down in Virginia, he beat the case. They didn't know Wolf from a can of paint. So Wolf beat it. So now Wolf's job was to make sure that the money that they invested, it was over. Wolf said that he had $300,000 invested in. I don't know what it was, but I heard from a couple of people that it was $500,000. But I know Wolf wanted his $300,000 back from Puff. Right? What did it say, OG Patrice? I got it. OG Patrice saying something. I got to put it on the screen. They don't, OG. They don't. They don't understand. They can say something like, man, I don't mess with them no more. And people in big companies like, yo, you can't give them nothing. You can't do nothing. Yo, this lady swore up and down that I was the perfect person for hip-hop homicides. She got over 100 and something shows on cable networks. I'm not going to give her name out. You understand? She said I was the perfect person for it. Former investigator, been in the hip-hop scene. The other lady came in and one of the producers said, how's your relationship with Puff? I said, I don't have no relationship with Puff. Why you ask? Long story short, I see P. Frank in there. All these people who got a problem with me because me and Puff had a problem situation. And P. Frank got out in public and said that he wanted to clean up what I said on A&E, so they cut and pasted and didn't play certain things. He admitted to that, and I got it on camera with my boys and them over at Wisdom Clear and MREC. We got that on camera when I went and stepped to the people of A&E for cutting that stuff and trying to make it seem like that I was, you know, for Puff and all that stuff like that. But that's another story at another time. Contra Vershal, thanks for that that cash out, man. I appreciate that, brother. Thank you, sir. So anyway, you're right, OG Patrice. So now, me and Wolf, you know, Wolf is with Puff now. After I left him, Wolf makes sure his investments is straight, making sure that Puff is good in the city. Wolf is strong, and Wolf got a team called the Valley Mob. They call the Valley Mob because Wolf is up there by Co-op City. He lived in Co-op City, you understand, but he hung out in the Valley. Valley is a strange place, man. They don't, a different breed of cats from up there. You understand what I'm saying? They're about their gunplay. A lot of West Indian cats over there, a lot of Jamaican cats up there. You understand? I told y'all, we had this conversation before. Lou Tarifa, out there in the loop, checking in. I'm in the NY, and I'm here, my man. Y'all be good out there. I'll be home soon, man. So now, Wolf is protecting Puff. Wolf getting into it with my man. Nigga, get my book. Hold on, where is that? Where is that? Y'all see it. I ain't telling y'all everything. I ain't babysitting y'all. Get out of here, man. Thank you, sir. Contra's talking about he support the show 100%. Appreciate it. Yo, get the book, man. Make this hot. Like, give you something to read. Anybody who read this book can't sit there and say it's not a good read. It's not a good read. They won't say that about that book. They'll say it's a good read. My man put some time into that, and he did a good job. Thank y'all. I had my mother call me. You know what I'm saying? I had my mother call me. It wasn't my birth mother, but it was my dad's wife, and she was like my mother since I met her. Get the book. She been like my mother. Taught me all her cooking skills, everything. And most of all, she taught me how to love and listen and forgive. She was a good woman, Jan Robinson. She said, Gene, I'm on chapter 10, and I couldn't put the book down, baby. Yo, I was glowing. When she told me that, I was glowing. Get back to this. Wolf, after they had that situation in Atlanta, came to get Big Gene. Not to brag, and I'm paying for a lot of shit now at this age. At the age that I am right now, I'm paying for a lot of shit that I did. Bone on bone injuries, both shoulders done up, what you call that? What you call that? Let me get one of these smart women. When both of my shoulders was operated on, and I had rotator cuff surgery on both of my shoulders. One they had to open up, bone on bone, 2 fingers, both had surgeries on it. I'm paying for a lot of shit right now for all that fighting and everything in the street, that wrestling, that putting niggas down on the ground and everything, working in law enforcement. I'm paying for it. Stick Scottfield, what up with you? Appreciate you. KG, what up with you? So I'm like this. I'm nice with my hands. And I studied karate under my sensei, Cedric Malone. Couldn't afford it. Used to bring me to his garage. He was nice with it. Black belt. Do my thing. I had incorporated, before that M&A shit came on television, I used to whoop niggas' ass with the karate and the boxing at the same time. We used to box at the Salvation Army in Wellston. Benny Smith. Bay Ray. So what I'm saying to y'all is this. I was nice. Whooping them had seen me whoop some niggas' ass in the club before. Whooping them know what I do. You understand? He said, yo, Gene, we need you on our team. He said, if a nigga ran at me and I had a gun in my hand, I want that crazy motherfucker on my team. Wolf said that. We had a meeting. Him and Slick straightened out they shit. I came back to Bad Boy. This was after Suge and Puff them did that shit down there in Atlanta. Now, you hear the story that's coming out right now that Mark Curry is spilling the beans. He's telling what happened. Suge smacked Puff. He would have never smacked Puff around me. Point blank. Ain't nobody gonna put their hands around on Puff when I was right there at that time. I'm saying gang, he's saying gang at the time. I'm his bodyguard, nigga. I wish you would. I freaked off on that type of shit. Not to be disrespectful. Ladies, close y'all ears. Don't hold on, fellas. Let's give the ladies a little time. You know what I'm saying? Close their ears for a minute, stuff like that. Mary Smith, close your ears, Mary. We ain't playing. Put your hands over your ears. Talking about close your ears. Put your hands over your ears. Yo, fellas, y'all know what I mean. Hold up. Let me see. Oh, okay. Bridget B, put your hands over your ear. You better stop playing. Yo, fellas, you know what I mean. Nigga, it was the time back in the day like that. Nigga want to fight, nigga want to do it, my dick will get hard. I'm like, yeah. I want to see what you got. That was my turn on. When we was at Sue's Rendezvous, them niggas start acting fool, want to swing and do all like that. Nigga, yeah, okay. Shout out to Paul. Shout out to Big Fang. Shout out to Tank. Shout out to House. Bahi. You understand? Y'all, you know, man, listen, I get turned on right there. That was a lot of reasons I like to work security sometimes. Because after that are drilling from basketball, you gotta find something. That's why a lot of athletes go into law enforcement after work. After they basketball, football career go out, that's what they do. So now, I'm there. Paul is there. They helped Paul get a company called Green Gate Security. Paul used to bring other security persons to work for him and work at Puff spots. His house, his apartment right there on that was on 5th Avenue, the office, and at Bad Boy. Bad Boy had to have, like, once they opened round the clock security at the door because they were stealing a lot of kids' shit like every other artist was. Y'all got to understand, kids was sitting their life in on a tape, music, tracks. And those guys will go through there, like, ooh, get those ideals and redo them. Now they kids hear their beats that they done made, they remixes, the shit sound like theirs, hooks sound like theirs, and they mad and they downstairs. And they want to get busy. So we had to have security there. I had my contract. Wolf was getting paid whether he went to work or not. Paul had his contract and his security team, which Puff was probably paying him $65 per man or something like that. And Paul was probably paying them $30 or $40 an hour out that $60 to something dollars. He was robbing them. Bruh, Von Zip was a gangster. I don't know about a Crip. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about what kind of Crip he was. I know he was a gangster. George, we're going to get to that cooking class. Lee McGinnis, come on, man. You don't know what about my book, Lee? That's where you buy my book at. Sold on Amazon, or you can send me $50 to any one of those cash apps with your address, and I'll send it to you. All right? Got to put your address on the cash apps. All right? Anyway, let me look at my comment. $12 thank you for that. Pat Morris. Yo, people say it's funny. The book is funny. The book will make you cry, to laugh. It's an emotional roller coaster. The book is. It's my life. Yes, he was. That's all right, Tony. You still here, brother. And I'm glad you're here to experience that you could go through shit and then come out of it, and then go through shit, come out of it, and go through shit and come out of it. Just keep coming out of the shit you go through. Point blank. Point blank. At that time, you know what I'm saying, we took care, it was times that we took care of Puff crazy. In the second book, you'll see what I'm talking about. You'll see what I'm talking about. I want y'all to go on this journey with me. And for all the people who going after my little cousins and them, who sticking up on me on TikTok, because I don't be on that shit like that. You understand? Nigga, I said this in 97. The same thing I'm saying today, I said it back in 97 when Big got killed. I was on a VH1, I was on MTV, I was on a lot of different shit trying to tell a story. When I came back to New York, I tried to tell Lisa Everett the story. She was the streets, she was the street soldier, never got in the streets and never soldiered nothing I know. And was scared to tell a story. A journalist scared to tell a story. Why do you think this? Answer this. I was there when Big took his last breath or said his last words to Kenny. Just do it. Just do it. When Big said his last word to Kenny, just do it. I was right there. You understand? I was one of the dudes pull Big out the car. I'm telling the whole story, nothing but the truth, unadulterated truth, everything I said. People been coming up and saying the same shit. Why ain't none of the news outlets, unless you on YouTube, had me on their show? Why ain't none of the bigger platforms on YouTube had me on their show? None of the big radio stations had me on their show. Fox had me on theirs. You can't get Charlemagne and what's these other guys? I seen them at Kay's funeral. You can't get none of those people to say, "Yo, Gene, come up on and tell us about the last thing you heard Big say. What was you and Big conversation about? The last conversation you had with Big." And Big Mama know I was in the room with him. You can't get none of these people to have me on there, because I'm going to give it to you 100. I don't care who it is. Yeah, they got kids. Their kids need to know. And if they don't know, they will know. Come to the Gene Deal Show. We got you over here. Prodigy Son, what war stories you got to trade? Oh, okay. Just got out the sandbox. I just trade them from the 80s, the 90s, and the early 2000s. When I got out the streets, I got out the streets. Listen here, bro. What You Didn't Know channel. What up with you, What You Didn't Know channel? Check this out, brother. I'm going to have you answer this question, and somebody going to answer this question for you. Didn't Puff take D-Rock with him and leave you with Big that one day? Yes, he did. You think Puff and D-Rock to get him to get Big to the party? You wrote it kind of messed up, but I'm going to help you with this, brother. Check it out. What You Didn't Know channel. Kirk, what's the guy name? Clark Kent told the story on Math Hoffa's show, brother. And he said he went to Big's room. He said, and going to Big's room, Northwood, stand up. Marco Polo Vision. Stop it, Marco. Stop it, Marco. But thank you, sir. Anyway, check it out. So now, Clark Kent said that he went to Big's room, and he asked Big why he was going to the party. And Big told him D-Rock and Puff set it up. That didn't come from my mouth. I ain't spoke to Clark Kent in years. In years. He was on the show, and he gave that information up. So now, I got y'all here, man. And I filled y'all in on a little history and stuff like that. Now, they done made this cat. I'm assuming his name, he goes by Diddy, former Bodyguard. We had a dude working with us. It wasn't the same Ron Brown I know. The Ron Brown I know was a correction officer. And it wasn't the one that came on the internet. Now, if he had some kind of dealings with Diddy, that I don't know about it, I'm not here to say. But he was not one of the main dudes that protected Diddy in New York, in Atlanta, or when he went to Cali or another place like this. I don't know dude from a can of paint. That don't mean what he's saying Ain't true. I don't know. I don't see it. I don't know dude from a can of paint. I looked at dude's younger pictures, and I looked at him now. And I don't know dude. Dude said my name. He said I would know. I don't know jack shit from him. But see, I told y'all this was going to happen. I told you that they was going to put people up to try to mess your heads up, try to confuse y'all. So when they say, yo, Diddy former bodyguard be lying, who did they get that name to first? Who they say was Diddy former bodyguard and the press ran with that? It was Gene Deal. So now they trying to confuse y'all with his stories of what he wants y'all to believe. He trying to put y'all in a mindset so both of these things will be connected. It's the Hoboken hustle. I'm going to make you believe that this dude is phony and baloney on a motherfucking pickle sandwich. I'm going to give him the same name. Hey, Reese. Reese, did you have your hands over your ears when I said that? Huh, Reese? You better have it. Hearing that vulgar stuff. No. Mark Curry. Not Keith Murray, Reese. Mark Curry had came out and he said it in his book way before Keith Murray that Suge had puffing a full Nelson. He said that in his book. He didn't put that he slapped the shit out of him. I never heard of that. And then I talked to my man who bodyguard Andre Harrell. He said he made Andre Harrell drink piss. I don't know that to be true, but they went and got my man. They went and got my man Bill after that shit. And Bill is dangerous. Suge would have met his demise if Bill was there a long time ago. Hold on. I'm doing a show. What's going on? What happened? What's wrong? Well, tell Janice she can always come home. She ain't got to do well. No, she can always come home. I got a place for her right here. So when you speak to her, tell her she could come home. She ain't got to be nowhere she don't want to be. All right? Later. Yo, Prodigy. I whoop niggas' ass like Suge on the way to a real fight, nigga. I've seen little niggas knock him out. Now, I don't judge a nigga by the size of what he do, but let me just tell you something, son. I whoop niggas' ass like Suge on the way to a real fight. Find somebody else to play with. So now, Mark Curry said that Suge did smack Puff, And Suge did have him in a full Nelson. I don't know. I wasn't fucking with Puff and them. They came and got me after that. They came and got me after that. And I seen Suge in a couple of times in Envy's. I seen Suge at the Mirage. I seen Suge at what you call that? In Louisiana. And I was with Puff. He ain't run over there with him. He ain't run over there with Puff and them and said nothing. I'm not saying what another man do, but I know what I do. And he better be able to, yo, nigga, I hit you, make you apologize. Knock you into the middle of next week. Been there, done that. Kimberly, you better not have been listening, Kimberly. Not about what I said. Get me all up in trouble. Had a Me Too movement all in front of my house and stuff. What type of story is that, David? Now, let me finish this off, David, right here. Like here, NBA, Lakers, NBA, bro, you lying. So listen here, this is what we're gonna do for you. We're gonna get you on out of here. You don't need to be here. If you think I'm lying, why you here? Find somebody else to play with. Moderators, take them off the show. Let them go get another channel. So now, Mark Curry came out and he said all that on Gully TV. You know what I'm saying? Which was a good program. But Mark said something. I hope when you go watch Gully TV, you catch it. Right? I love my people. Nigga for life. Bye, nigga. Get him on out here. Why are you here? Gully TV said, in Gully TV, Mark Curry said that Jake and Suge had some words with some of them Valley niggas. What I've been telling y'all, they try to glamorize it that Wolf killed Jake. Mark Curry came out and said the Valley nigga told him just like this. And my accent is fucked up. But I'm going to do the best way. I'm going to do it the best way I can. The Valley nigga told this, and this some gangster shit. Are y'all ready for it? Ladies, y'all can hear this shit. This is some real gangster shit. When I heard what Mark Curry said, I was like, ah! I used to fiend for some shit like that. The Valley nigga told Jake this and Suge. Me not watch no television. Me not no fan of yours. Me not watch no television. Me not no fan of yours. What? That's some gangster shit. So you know what kind of brother he was. You know what kind of brother he was. Me not no fan of yours. Me not watch television. Me not watch no television. Me not no fan of yours. Shout it out, Reese. Yo, you hear what this motherfucker said? Yo, look at this, Reese. Look at this, Reese. Stupid to bloop it. What does that mean? That was some gangster shit. Sean said, I'm Jamaican too. You don't play with one of them Jamaican women. One of them Jamaican women told one of my mans in them, yo, you ever cheat on me? What? One of them Jamaican niggas, Jamaican girls told my man, if you ever cheat on me. Yo, can I get some hands? Do anybody think that was some gangster shit? And they said he looked at Suge and shot Jake. When he had Puff in the full Nelson. Yo, Armani, check it out, brother. Is that these people had no lives. And they can't understand that, yo, anybody know about Wellston? I came from the pits of the pit. Where niggas didn't stop at stop signs at Wellston and the police wouldn't give them a ticket. It used to be one time niggas wouldn't stop at a stop sign in Wellston. If you fought a dude once in Wellston, you got to fight him every day. That same dude, if another dude come in Wellston and try to fight you, that same dude you was fighting every day will help you fight that dude. Niggas was crazy. God bless me. I helped put the town on the map with basketball. 2 conference championships, going to districts, beating some Lovejoy, and then it started growing and growing. They started making championship teams. The first to go to a D1 school. Them niggas got to get my book. My life was a real journey. Almighty, these niggas don't understand that, brother. They, he capping, they want all that other bullshit. No, nigga, I'm living. I'm living. I'm glad I've had this journey and I could share it with people who want to know about it. To let you know it's going to be ups, it's going to be downs. The downs ain't forever. This too shall pass. Have it stronger. Get it from your gut. Get it from inside you and know that God wants you to do better. Just keep doing it. Keep striving. Don't give up. One step at a motherfucking time. It all ain't gonna work out all the time. It all ain't gonna be peaches and cream. But when it do, enjoy it. And understand, you might have to drink some sour milk sometime. Spit it out. Go get another one. I don't know if that Jamaican dude is the reason Big is dead or nothing like that. But I do know his people owns the cleaners, and I don't think he's with us no more. And that's what I was told a long time ago. And I tried to tell the people that. I was trying to tell them Wolf did not kill him. Wolf may have orchestrated, but Wolf wasn't the trigger man. The trigger man said, the trigger man was just the one who said, me not watch no television. Me not a fan of yours. Me not watch no television. That was some gangster shit. Yo, Paul, I helped a lot of dudes, man, who never had nobody positive to talk to. I was a parole officer for 27 years. If a nigga had a problem, I go to his block. Yo, let's rap. Let's walk around the block. Let's talk. What I need to do, man, for you not to go back to the streets. What I need to do for you, bro. Yo, Davey, come on, man. You don't know the history, Davey. See, Davey, look, Davey, I don't even know why I even gave you a shine right there. Because, brother, listen, that's retarded. You hear what you just said? That's why a lot of dudes always in bullshit. Me being a law enforcement officer had nothing to do with me and the Wolf relationship. Had nothing to do with me and Wolf relationship. But anyway. What you say? Big Gene, why did he say pictures of Big Gene, why did he say pictures of Christopher all on my walls up in my condo? I don't know. I can't answer that. I don't know that. Me not afraid of, me not watch no television. Me not a fan of yours. That shit is crazy. I don't know if Diddy trying to get rid of I'll be sure. Can he? But anyway, let me get back to this, y'all. So this dude who claims to be a bodyguard, I don't know him. I never met him. I knew all the bodyguards that worked for Paul through Green Gate Security. I knew the guys who used to come to the office. And let me tell you folks something. Big was murdered. We know that. This dude came out and made a statement that Puff tried to hire him to do a murder. That investigation is still going on with the LAPD. They have not closed the investigation because they can't, because if they close the investigation, it gives us an opportunity to get those sealed files, to try to petition to get those sealed files released so we can see the real truth that the LAPD made in letting some of those guys go. So for an individual to sit up there and say that somebody paid them to do a hit on somebody's life who has an open investigation and stuff like that, think, people. You have to think. Mark Curry, go watch the Gully TV. Gully TV tells the whole story. Mark Curry tells the whole story on that. All right? See, I don't tell people not to go watch other programs, stuff like that. Man, enjoy yourself. This is your life, man. You understand? Mark, I don't want to say what he said on his television thing, but go and watch that. Give that man some props. Give that man an opportunity to make a couple of dollars. You know, he put the program out there to make money. Mark Curry tells the story on there. You understand? Yo, I found out when I found out Wolf wasn't going, I had already made the decision to go. Man, sometimes, and then niggas was talking mad shit like, yo, we ain't going nowhere but staying up in a hotel. We going to the studio and we going to the Soul Train Awards. It was totally different when we went out there. You understand? I was lied to, and I knew something was going down when the motherfucker tell the only gunman and the person who got guns to say, yo, you ain't gotta go. When somebody tell you you ain't gotta go, and you the only one got guns, get this damn book, because you know something is rotten in Denmark. I gave y'all an hour for the first show of the new year. Yo, we're going to do something a little different, man. I'm not trying to stay on these niggas like that. You know what I mean? I ain't trying to be... What's up, Ice? What's up with you, Q? Bridget B. I ain't trying to... Deacon's daughter, what up with you? I'm not trying to, you know... I want to do a whole lot of different stuff. I changed the background right there. You understand? Y'all go get that book, man. Y'all go do the things that y'all need to do. You understand? To keep y'all family in order, keep y'all self straight, man. Big Gene, I'm going to be here. I might come back later on tonight with a whole different story. Because, you know, somebody said something on the show earlier, Libra Queen. It was mad funny to me. Dana Jacobs. You understand? This was mad funny. It said that everything that I've been saying and people been coming at me, it been coming back at them tenfold like crazy shit. So tonight, we might talk about the 3. Look at the 3. Y'all know what symbol that means. 3 is the magic number. Some of y'all gonna get that. Hey, anybody in here remember Schoolhouse Rock? Anybody remember Schoolhouse Rock? You gotta be in your 40s and 50s probably to remember Schoolhouse Rock. Tis the artist said the truth always reveals it. Dana said she remember it. Anybody else remember Schoolhouse Rock? Ice? J Love remember it? Hell yeah. We're going to talk about the 3, the magic number tonight. A man and a lady had a little baby. It takes 3. It takes 3 in the family. That's the magic number. I bet you for a book, nobody could tell me what I'm talking about. I remember conjunction, junction. What's your function? Somebody tell me what I'm talking about. The first one tell me what I'm talking about, I'm going to let them know. Come on, man. I want to go. What I'm talking about, 3. I'm giving you the sign. It's been all over the news. It's been all over the news. A man and a lady had a little baby. I can't believe y'all. I don't know, Reese. Don't ask me that. Look at Justin. And you think you figure it out. I don't know. I'm going to let it go. All I'm saying, man, y'all didn't figure that out. Y'all real whack. Yo, this has been Big Gene. Y'all take it easy. And y'all be good. Peace.